3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on
shotgun snap to Mahomes.
3rd and 10.
He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
The tackle made.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Number 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
That's good.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Harrison Butker.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed, and how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Block working out of the gun. Open man. He completes it to Judy. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Nothing.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Locke looks to throw it again. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. KJ Hamler in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
The coverage.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right.
And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
On 1st down, Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They look to throw. It's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Locke's pass.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Locke toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now Locke again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start with the option. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
25.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
At the 32-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis. Kelsey, his 11th touchdown of the year as his guys continue to pour it on.